Okay, this here is some speaker cloth that came off an old radio, I believe. Maybe a scrapped piece of electronic equipment. I can't remember. Had it so long. So let's find a nice piece. Any cloth would do the trick, needless to mention. Doesn't have to be proper speaker cloth. Another suggestion is this material that I bought from, what it is you put a hot pan on it and it's supposed to protect the surface underneath. I haven't got enough to do this job, but it's got it from Poundland. Let's choose the nicest side. That'll be that one. Like that. Perfect. Wunderbar. Just let that dry for a bit. Scissors. Bit more trimming. Just getting rid of the, what do you call it, swarf, using my paper cutter. When you cut near the edge of the cardboard, you find you get like these bits, but it's not really a problem. This cardboard I'm using, well, I get the impression it's around about 3mm, and I don't know where you get this from, but when people throw out a divan bed, there's the cardboard underneath that covers the bottom of the bed, and that's where I got this from. There's absolutely loads of it on a bed, and you have to go up to it, you know, like hack the bed to pieces, get the cardboard. I think it's furniture or perhaps upholstery cardboard maybe, but it's very thick, as you can see. I think that's about 3mm, but I haven't got my measuring device, so we'll just have to go along with assuming it's 3mm. So I've got the top and the bottom. It always helps to delineate those. That's more or less how the finished amp's going to look, pretty much. But this glue needs to set. So what I'm going to do is, because the fumes from this sort of glue, okay, is intoxicating, and it might give you a headache. There's all sorts of problems that you don't want to you know, inhale it, honestly. I mean, some people do it for fun. I've never understood it. I mean, it just makes you feel a bit icky. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let that glue dry and see how we get on in a little while. All right, I'm going to glue the speaker on, okay? This is a 64mm speaker. I had loads of them, but you can get loudspeakers quite cheaply on Fleabay. And the best way I found is to put a load of glue, a circle, carefully. Try not to get the glue on the actual cone if you can help it. It really doesn't matter too much if some of it gets on, but it's best avoided. In fact, super glue fumes is actually worse than Yoo-hoo fumes, in my opinion. Yeah. I forgot to put the spacer on. I forgot to put the spacer on. Oh yes I did. Oh, not a spacer, a spacer washer. Okay, here we go, that's better. Do it for jobs worth doing properly. If it's worth doing at all. Actually, I'm going to take the spacer washer out because that is 3mm cardboard. $50k potentiometer. Sort of about there. There, I reckon. Yeah, just there. Make an indentation. There we go. Maybe a bit over. Just making a hole for the locator pin on the potentiometer and switch, but you can chop those off if you're lazy. Okay, then we put the washer on, and then the fastening nut. There we go. One of these, is it? One of these. Using a bike spanner here. Back using the 3mm cardboard. Now this stuff is the, if you get to Core and Earth, 2.5 twin and earth electrical cable, you only need a short amount. Strip this out, fold the ends like so, like that, I think, yeah, that'll do. I mean, I've never actually tried doing this soldering before. This method I'm intending to use is something I'm inventing, because I realise that most people haven't got the facilities to cut up a... What is it? What they do is, most people haven't got the facilities to cut up a lump of printed circuit board into sections that they can use to solder to. So this will be my ground bus bar. As you can imagine, it's very easy to get stuck to the super glue, so you have to be very careful. It's not really that toxic. I mean, people in war theatres use it when they're, as a first aid thing. There we go. Right, so let's maybe stick a bit more on top. God, it smells bad, this stuff. Oh God, it's nasty. Don't inhale. That's why I've got these fans on. I'm not actually soldering at the moment, but to find the whiff is so unpleasant. Got to be careful you don't like sniff it up and that, because it's not nice. Okay, this is a new method of building hoof bag amplifiers. Never done it before because it could go horribly wrong. This is BC337. So I want it so that's the collector that side. So I want the collector to be up if possible. That's it. So it's got like a little flat side. So there's your, it's not really obvious, but that is a BC337. I'm going to try and glue it straight onto the cardboard. Oh my God. Oh, you meant to use a printed circuit. What's the matter with you? Well, that's the problem, you see. Most people that are sort of like want to have a bash, you know, they might, like, you know what I mean, not have the facilities to build it. Just bending that over, that would be an input. Now bend it back upwards, that's it. Originally, the Fuzz Face circuit needed a 20 microfarads, okay? But I haven't got any, and as it's not actually that critical a value, I've decided to use 33 microfarads, 16 volts. Also changed my soldering iron, one that's meant for you know, like small circuits. This is a 5,000 puff capacitor. I just like to, I mean, it can be changed to alter the band pass of the circuit. The more bass required, the higher the value. Bit too much glue there. Never mind. .04 403. That's 40 and 3. So that's 40,000 puff. Puff, yeah. Come on. You can never know how much glue is left. That is a problem. Oh, shit. Oh. I have mental needs. I must not make noises while I'm doing YouTube movies, because people might think I'm mental. What do you mean by think? Bleak and keep picking up the blue wire thinking it's solder. Don't think you want to do that. BC337. $180K. That is the transistor base bias. The output stage transistor base bias. That's my soldering iron timer going off. Since I've had that installed, or installed it myself, my soldering iron has never been left on overnight or anything like that by accident. Using a scrapped microwave oven timer. Now doing the speaker connections. This is a 47 microfarad. I don't need 25 volts. 16 is adequate. What have we got here? 47 microfarads, 16 volts. Keep the 25 volt ones when we have a need for 25 volts supply. Soldered that into the wrong place. That is so weird. Doesn't make sense. Definitely got it the wrong way round. Don't normally do that.
So